to say to Danny there, Go and Tell is 15-2. Another runner of interest, BAP O'Brien's runner Shield 16-1. One thing that'd be interested to customers is if we're 16 or more line up, we'll be paying the first 4 on that race. Right.
Danny, Union Dues, Patrick on board for this one?
Yeah, I'd say that's the plan for Willie's ones anyway. Patrick was saying he thinks he'll ride Union Jewels over Briar Hill, I think, is Graham Wiley horse of Willie's that'll run in it as well. Patrick won on Union Jewels around Killarney for my dad in the summertime, and then Willie bought him, won a grade 2 bumper around Navan, then looked impressive that day, but if he hadn't have won in Navan, you'd never thought he was going to be a champion bumper horse, but he done it well that day, so he probably will like a bit better ground. He wouldn't want it mad heavy. It was a slowly run race today. He won on heavy ground in Navan and probably got away with it there. My lad Golden Tiller now worked. It didn't work fantastic now in Leopardstown the other day, and a lot of people are kind of writing him off after that, but I was talking to Tony Martin there yesterday now. He said he's came on, he gave a good blow, and we're hoping to have him spot on for the day. Blackmail done a good bit of work in that and probably looked the one, and he was 20-1 after that, and I'd say he's shortened up quite a bit, but just his bumper form so far wouldn't really stand up to win the champion bumper.
And also an interesting possible jockey, Richard Hughes, riding Sergeant Reckless.
Yeah, I was talking.
It's not happening?
Well, I was talking to Martin Harley now this afternoon. He said that he was talking to Richard riding on the flat today in England, and he said it will happen. Joseph O'Brien is going to ride Aidan's horse in it, and Martin Harley.
I see him coming up on the inside of McCoy.
Graham Lee's riding in it as well. Yeah. All the flat jockeys are having the day out. Good of them. So it is.
Just turn up, take the champagne.
Yeah, that's their lifestyle, all right.
And Regal Encore?
I don't know if he's run or not. If he runs, he hasn't ran since before Christmas. He's a nice horse. He's a nice horse. Of the other English horses, Empirical hasn't. He won a race in Huntingdon, but he didn't beat. He didn't beat in any. The form's not very good. Oscar Rock is not a bad horse. He's tough. Won at Newby the last day. The form of that race is pretty solid. Oscar Rock's probably the best of the English horses, I would say, but whatever about trying to back a winner of any of the other races at Cheltenham, you've got no chance of trying to back a winner of the bumper, because no one knows the form. There's no form.
Well, one stat that I haven't been given here, but I did find out, was that horses that have run in November and December in bumpers go better in this bumper if they haven't run in January and February. There you go. So if you've run before Christmas, there's a chance.
Okay, I think Regal Encore's ran before Christmas. So
yeah.
Thanks.
So there you go. Yep. You love your stats, Shark.
Yeah, very important. Tony Martin's horse, he's after change. He came over. He won a pint on soft ground. Then he went to the sales in Brightwells. He came back and he went and won a bumper on soft ground. Now I'd love to see him win for Danny and for Barry O'Connell, but usually a horse that changes, that's all after happening in the last couple of weeks. And it takes longer than that for a horse to settle in. There's Mile Park, I couldn't have him. The Styles horse led in the van is a 4-year-old. Now he won well, but they don't too many 4-year-olds win this race. I sold a horse that's in this race. Martin Pipe has him, and there was a great story. I went to name the horse. He was second in Fairy House, and I rang the man that owned the horse. I said, you have to name the horse quick, I said, or he won't be eligible for the race. And he never came back with a name. I rang him the next morning. I said, how you a name for that horse? I said, because if we don't get him named before 12 o'clock, the name, he won't get in. He says, Shark, you can name him what you like. He says, my place went into liquidation this morning. He said, fuck the horse. So I called the horse the liquidator.
Andrew, any views on the bumper?
Yeah, I'd agree with Tony about Empirical. I think Golden Tiller is a bit the same. They both look very impressive, but they both beat absolutely nothing. Levant Dantan, being a 4-year-old, it has been done before, but it's been done by the likes of Q-Card, who is a very wiry horse. Looks like he wouldn't take long to come to hand. Levant Dantan looks a bit much more a national hunt type. I very much like a horse who, unfortunately, I think isn't running. Danny might tell me more, but Moyle Park, he beat Blackmail and the Horse of Sharks, who isn't too bad either, in Leopardstown. And it's the one who, he didn't look as impressive as Golden Tilla, but it's proper solid form. And the story was he wasn't going to run because Richie Rich had Clondalk Court in it, and now Clondalk Court doesn't run, so there is a possibility Moyle Park might go.
I don't think now at the moment, I don't think he's going to Cheltenham bumper horse. So Willie's worked the other day now, and he wasn't there with them, so I couldn't imagine he'll go.
He's headed for the £100,000 bumper into Fairyhouse.
He's going to Fairhouse instead?
There's a £100,000 bumper in Fairyhouse. There's a £100,000 bumper in Fairyhouse that he was bought at the sales, and he's eligible for it. It's worth 70,000 to win or something. I'd say they're going to go down that road to have enough bumper horses to go to England.
Do you know, given the choice, I might do that myself. 100,000. What do you think?
You'd never take it, would you?
Just not off you, Shark.